Hello! It's a rare dual wrap-up video.
Ooh, yes.
Let's take a look at what we did today. Alright. Love, will you lead on?
Yes. Okay, where would you like to start?
Well, we can start here. Now, we had this hole here yesterday. One thing we did on this is I removed the nails from this end. This was not parallel to the two side beams, and it was over by about 3 inches over this way. So I removed the nails, and then I added some extra nails to its support piece, and I centered it and nailed it in and put in some extra new nails. So now this is it's 32 inches from beam to beam, so the center of this is 16 inches from the end of either of these two other beams. So now over here in...
Wait, doesn't this go in that?
Oh yes, this piece right here is exactly cut and fits perfectly in this slot. Bless you.
Thank you.
But we've been using this opening to pass things down from the second floor. We emptied out a room full of trim and studs. So here in the laundry room, we're not quite done, but this 3/4 inch plywood here is solid. It is screwed down every 6 inches on each of the 4 beams, and yeah, that's not going anywhere. We'll have to cut another piece right here. We didn't get time to do that. We also cut the piece to go here. It's in place, but we haven't screwed it down yet. It's fully
Did we explain in yesterday's
solid.
video why we're missing wood here?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So, though we have begun, as I'll show you with the next one I found, using a few shims makes a big difference. I did this piece right here, and I used shims on above each of the joists. And what I did, where's my little, what would you call that? My, well, I have a little tiny piece of plywood, and
It's pretty darn little.
well, I'm sure I didn't lose it, but unless you threw it away. Haha, well, it's easy to replace. Anyway, I just took a little tiny piece, there it is. So I just cut a little tiny piece of the 3/4 inch plywood, and using a level, I set it on every joist, and I checked to see if there was room above the plywood. And if there was, I put a shim under it, and I tapped the shim in until this became level, and it started to push up the level. So this is my jig for leveling these, and I'll be able to do this all along each side here to be able to get this all so the floor is level. This piece is the piece that Erin cut out.
I did not cut it short.
She did not cut it short.
As we had it.
She wanted to be economical with wood, and figured we could put a little tiny piece in that to support it, and we can. So that's not screwed down yet, but we've made a lot of progress. We just have one more piece to cut.
We still have this hole
Yes, we still have this hole as well.
and then this.
Oh, there we go. And then we also need to fill in this opening where we opened up the wall. Well, let's go take a look at the basement.
Oh, and then the other thing was all the cleaning out of the room upstairs.
Yes, that's the cleaning out of the room upstairs was what we used, why we pulled up that plywood again, so we could get it down to the basement.
Yes.
So down here in the basement. This is the beginnings of our water distribution board. It's going to be our manifold for cold and hot water. It's going to be there. And then we have a whole house water filter system that's down there. We're using the Propex system of connections, and it's really cool. We'll be going over that in a video here soon.
Yes. For the folks at home.
So all of this trim, along with all of this, and many, and more, were up on the second floor bedroom. So we brought that all down to clean it up.
Oh, through this hole. Maybe they'd like to see up through the hole that we went down through.
Yes, this is the view up into the kitchen.
And this was the joist that you moved over.
Yep, this is the joist that I moved. And you can see my new nails that I added to this. All right, next is another bit of joist repair, actually. We're still in process here. But see this new wood up here. If you can see up into here, this ends right here. They cut it to be able to put a old type of hot air duct to get heat upstairs. And they just cut it. And they didn't leave anything supporting it. Well, they put a little tiny 2x4 cross piece, but that's not nearly sufficient. So we've taken 2x10s, which are about 1/4 of an inch shorter than the beams that they're, and we sistered it. So we put one on either side. Then right now, what we've done is we've screwed them together. And when I say screwed, that's, we took a 5-inch bolt here and lagged on this side, one up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 on the other side. And we've also drilled 5 holes here, 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 and here, which we are going to be putting 7-inch, 5/8-inch thick bolts. And I've got 2 washers for either side to spread the load into the beams. And these screws probably would be enough. They are massive beasts, but Ledger Lock, they're like framing structural wood screw. So now, until we get the lag bolts in, I'm leaving this, taking the load off of the beam or the joist, but honestly, I think it's already secure. We're just going a little bit overboard because that's what I do. I think that is everything.
Okay.
Is it?
Babies were difficult today.
Yes, they were.
Very whiny the whole day.
Penny was great taking care of them.
Yep. And now we are going home.
Yep.
For some salad.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.